Hi, I'm Denise Cundy, Chief Nurse Executive for Unity Point Health Des Moines. Today we're kicking off Nurses Week, celebrating our nurse champions with an Olympic theme. For our opening ceremonies, you're going to hear from several nurses who tell their story and talk about what they champion as a nurse. I'll begin. My mom suffered with a chronic illness all of my life and died when I was a teenager. As the only child left at home, I was her main caregiver. We didn't have home care back then, but we had a county health nurse who came in and taught me how to change dressings and do other cares for her. Often at that time, people would tell me, "You should be a nurse." But it really wasn't a fun time for me, so I resisted that calling. Later on, the calling caught up to me, and I've loved every moment of my career. Something I've always championed as a nurse is taking care of the family as much as the patient. Back then, nurses recognized that I, as a teenager, needed just as much care and compassion as my mom did, and I remember that and so appreciated it. Now I'm pleased to introduce you to several other nurse champions in our organization.
I'm Jaden Orijo. I'm an IRT nurse and a house supervisor with Unity Point Des Moines. I'm representing the country of South Sudan, and that's my country of origin. I'm a refugee, as everyone might know, and being a refugee shows you a tons of difficulties, griefs, empathy, sympathy, and things that normally at that age you don't get to see. And that is the reason why I chose to be a nurse. And besides that, I have an exemplary and amazing nurses at the time when I was working here as a unit clerk and a PCT. They encouraged me and made me the person I am today. And my passion is actually patient care and bedside reporting, because with new technology people tend to forget the patients as a person, so that's why I like to go and include patients and their loved one into our conversation.
Hi, my name is Injara Basic and I'm nurse in Methodist West Hospital on 4 West Med-Surg floor, and I'm representing country of Bosnia for 2021 Nursing Olympics. When I was 10 years old, I lost my dad in a car accident, and after that I became very close with my grandmother, and I spent a lot of time with her and actually her friends and neighbors. She was always encouraging me to helping somebody else. I remember going and helping her friends, one that was blind, and she would always send me to check on her and send her some food. So that was just my memory from my grandmother. She kind of instilled in me caring. That's how I started my nursing back in Bosnia. But I did realize that a lot to do with illness. Her illness is getting older, but also decreased mobility. So that's what I champion most in my nursing job here in Methodist West and in Unity Point, is just to encourage people to get up and walk. That's just something that I encourage all the time, and also to prevent bed sores or prevent ulcers.
Hi, my name is Agata Northway. I'm supervisor of Blankford Pediatric Oncology and Hematology, and for Nursing Week Olympics, I'm representing Poland. Leadership is something I'm extremely passionate about, and I'm so proud to work with amazing team of nurses, techs, unit clerks, that provide the best patient care possible. As a nurse leader, I champion transparency, collaboration, and excellence. The reason I'm here are the amazing nurses I work with, and being humbled by the performance they put on every single day and the compassion they show to our children from our community is amazing. And this whole week is a big thank you to all of them, and I just really want to show the appreciation I have for all of them for everything they do every single day.
Hi, I'm Carla May Macapondag. I'm a nurse in PAO 5 and I'm representing the country of the Philippines. As a nurse, I champion getting to know my patients and empathizing with them. I take a little time to talk to them and get to know their story so I would know how to approach them and where they are coming from. By me doing that, I develop rapport with my patients and know that they matter and they are heard. If they voice up some concerns, I would do a little service recovery so that they know that they are given attention and importance. Because I know that our patients matter and whatever they are feeling, it's real.
My name's Stacy Johnson. I work in the CCU and I'm representing the United States of America in the 2021 Nurse Olympics. My great-grandmother was a nurse and it inspired me, and also my younger brother struggled with Crohn's disease, so he was in and out of the hospital a lot, so that sparked my interest. However, I did go to college at a school that didn't have nursing first and worked for 7 years, and I was actually laid off from my job, and that's what brought me into nursing because I went back to school and thought what a better time to do it. It was almost a blessing in disguise for me to get back into nursing, and I've never looked back and I've loved it ever since. As a critical care nurse, I champion the PPE process as COVID has been a very challenging time this past year. By practicing proper PPE donning and doffing processes, this helps protect the staff, families, the patient, and others from infectious diseases that may spread.
This concludes our opening ceremonies. This week, I encourage you to think about your story and what you champion as a nurse, and share that with your colleagues. Know that I am very proud of you, the nurse champions of Unity Point Health Des Moines. Happy Nurses Week, and let the games begin.